everybody, here today with the first episode of Color Cube or Color Cubers. We have a hashtag going around. I say we. Cindy at Studio Lou started this, and my friend Mary Ellen over at Red Parrot jumped on the bandwagon. And so now I'm jumping on the bandwagon as well. This is the Color Cube from Sarah Renee Clark. I'll put the information below, but basically it's a big, beautiful box of color cards. And let me just pull one out to show you kind of what I'm talking about. Each card has an image that kind of works in something of the palette that you're working with. On the back is the name of the color and the hex code, and then along this line is the color, and we have a shade lighter and a shade darker. I haven't read the instructions, but I think, according to watching some of Cindy's at Studio Lou's, like the lighter is if you add white to this color, and the darker is if you add black to this color. Don't quote me on that, though. I think that's what she said, though. Anywho, you guys, if you don't have the Color Cube, you can follow along with, I know Cindy is picking a card and working up some ephemera, and I think, for the most part, Mary Ellen is following along with the card that Cindy picked. And so you can do it that way. Or I'm going to pick my own card and play around with my own card. And with that, like I said, you can still play along. You know, because the cards have the color and the hex codes and all that good stuff, and you can Google and, you know, play along with us. So first things first, I'm going to pick a card, and then we'll jump into my stash of stuff and do a little scavenger hunt to find the colors on the card. And then then I'll be back with my stuff and hopefully get a little bit of this cleaned up, because I'm kind of doing like 10 different things on my desk right now. And so we'll be back and we'll create a piece of ephemera or a collage or something of that nature using this card and the colors on the card. So first card we're going to pick is number 42. It's very springy. Even though those are Valentine's candy, it's very springy. So I don't normally have these colors in my stash, so this should be very interesting. The colors are light pink, seafoam, cream, peach, and turquoise. And again, we have the color in the middle, and then a shade lighter and a shade darker. Although, to me, those don't look darker. They just look like you added a little bit more black to all those, because they all kind of run together. Anyways, so that's what we're working with. There's the hex codes if you want to take a screenshot and you want to play along with this card. It is card 42, and I did not save my spot, so we're going to have to figure out where this goes. When it's time to come back, we're going to tuck a little piece of scrap paper in there. And I'm going to go scavenge around, see what I can find. Woof. It's going to be difficult because I don't normally work in these bright spring colors. So, but we'll see what we can find, and we'll be back. Okay, so we are back. Here's our card, and here's our color list. And I will tell you, this was the hardest color to match, the cream. Because it's like a yellow, but everything yellow I have, you put up next to this, and this color turns like a greenish, kind of almost like a chartreuse kind of weird color. If that makes any sort of sense. My seat is squeaking. That's what that was, by the way, in case you're wondering. So what do we have? We have some blue lace. I think matches this blue mighty fine. We have a little orange flower or peach flower. I think it matches pretty good. We have this seafoam green butterfly. This is what I come up with for the cream. So see, I don't know how it shows on the screen, but you put a yellow piece of paper up to this and it kind of almost turns green or brown, if that makes any sort of weird sense. So we got this little little slip of handmade paper to play with. And then we have this scrapbook paper scraps that have the green and the pink and a little bit of the orange or the peach color. So yeah, we got that to work with. What am I going to do with it? I have no idea. But we're just going to work with it, see what we come up with. So I'm thinking I want to make like a tag. And I'm thinking we don't want it to be too crazy big. And I'm thinking my work space is kind of scattered right now. I've been out of the loop. I've got a handful of things, personal things going on right now. And so things have been my little art space has been a little neglected. And if you can tell by my voice, some of the little things I've had going on, I've had a little bit of a cold going on. So I've got a raspy little cold voice going on. So I've had that to contend with as well. So, but trying to get back in the groove of things. Apologies for the being MIA. And I just damaged my finger this morning. So, and it's tender as all get out right now. So I'm just a whole hot mess over here. That is a really skinny tag. Like, is our butterfly gonna fit? Like, we don't care. We're gonna work with it. This little butterfly, for whatever weird reason, he's not completely cut out, and I don't know why. So let me fussy cut him pretty good, and I actually think his little body's a little weird. So I'm just gonna trim him up right there. We're gonna cut his little tail end off. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so we have this, and we are going to make it a tag. I'm gonna go ahead and cut us tags just so we're knowing what we're working with. Get over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. And I'm thinking we want this. I'm thinking we'll put that. We can kind of put this. It kind of needs to be up there. Okay. So I'm just getting ahead of myself here. I'm gonna glue this little handmade paper down with glue stick. I like that it's kind of transparent. You can see through it. And I want to put this lovely lady here. I wonder where's my word box? Gosh, I don't like being disorganized. Let me see if I can find some words. I can put some words on a little tag. See what kind of words we can come up with. Just see what we're working with here. There's not really anything special about these words. one thing. Could do that. Temptation is so great. Maybe we'll go with remember one thing. We'll keep it simple. And I think what I want to do is let's run around this words with the blue, because we don't have a lot of blue. I've got a little bit of lace, but go around the edge of this word with some blue. Just to kind of highlight the blue. Okay. Let's glue the lovely butterfly down. Excuse me. Got the hiccups a little bit. That tends to happen when I get on screen and start talking. I wonder why that is. And I'm okay that our little butterfly wings flip off. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Excuse me. And then we got our little, I'll use the Weld Bond on it as well, mainly because I'm gluing it on, it's paper, but I'm gluing it onto the handmade paper and across the butterfly. So different textures and all that. I like to all right. And I think what I want to do is with the lace, I want to do like a little, just a little floofy tab. Nothing special. I don't need a whole lot of it. And I think first, before I want to do that, I'm going to go around the edge of this with some more of that blue to draw our blue in a little bit more. I kind of am starting to feel like I need a little bit more yellow, but here's where I'm going to struggle with these cards, doing these little cards, is I'm going to feel like I need to have an equal amount of color of each of the colors. And I know that's not the purpose, per se. But I know myself, I'm a little OCD like that. And so I have a feeling I'm going to feel like all the colors have to be equally represented. That's what I'm going to struggle with. So this is where the challenge comes in for me. Okay. So I want to do a little bit of floofy. And with that floofy, I'm going to do the floofy there. And I'm going to put this little, our little flower at the top. And so, I feel pretty confident about how it's going to be glued to the front. It's a big dollop of glue, but here's what we're doing. We're folding over into the lace, and we want the lace to come through and grab the flower, which I don't know that it did. Maybe it did, but we're going to peel it up and give it a little bit more. All the glue! Now, the trick is going to be trying to figure out, I'm going to hold that a little bit more, how we want to attach the lace to the back side. Let's see here. We want to attach the lace to the back side. Don't know that glue stick will hold it, so we'll just have to be a little messy. And stick it down like that. I'm using this other scrap to kind of pat it, because since it's lace, it's going to squeeze right through. So, okay. Yeah, this is going to have to press a little bit more, hold it down a little bit more. So there we have it. It's a cute little tag. You can write on the back. So yeah, I think we did pretty good, considering what we're working with. We got all of our colors. We've got the pink, the seafoam, the yellow, the orange, or the peach, and the blue. Like I said, didn't do a lot of blue, but it's in there. So not too bad for our first color cubers. You can find the few of us that are playing along with this. You can find us under #ColorCubers. And I know Cindy at Studio Lou and Mary Ellen at Red Parrot are playing along. And so join us. If you have the Color Cube box, join us. Pick your own card or follow along with what we're doing. Nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit of a challenge, but it's a lot of fun. And honestly, to me, the most fun was digging through my stash. Let me see. I got a better. You guys get a better look at it. Kind of blends in with my background, but so there you have it. That's what we have. The seafoam is pretty bold, as is the peach of the flower, but I think it works. So, anyways, thanks for joining me, and hopefully you'll follow along. I'll be back again soon. Like I said, this is kind of fun. I've been watching Cindy do them for a little while, and I'm like, oh, I've got to get me a box. I only got box 1. It comes in 2 boxes. Or you can order 2 boxes, but I only got box 1. Mainly because I think it comes with 250 cards, and I think 250 cards is a lot for me to tackle. So, you know, if I get through this and I'm having a whole lot of fun, I will order some more, or order the box 2 or whatever. But anywho, that's what we got. Thanks for joining me, and we will see you guys soon. Bye for now.